Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the new update for lolminer and Nexa mining. We're going to see how much hash rate improvement we can get out of the new lolminer update for Nexa mining on this test rig that we have set up. So with the flux halving just happening, we will probably see a lot of GPU miners migrate over to more profitable coins like Nexa. And lolminer has just come out with a new update for Nexa mining that we're going to check out. Before we look at that, I just want to show you that the flux hash rate chart, where we can see a drop off in the hash rate today due to the halving. Now this is expected because the profits have been slashed in half, so I hope you guys managed to stack some flux before that happened and also got some more parallel assets. I'll probably make a video looking into it further. That will come out later this week when we have more information on the hash rates and the network difficulty, so keep an eye out for that video. Now let's head over to the lolminer GitHub to read the update notes. Here we have the new version of lolminer 1.67. and there is a lot of notes for Nexa mining. Firstly, we have improved Nexa mining performance on NVIDIA Turing-based GPUs by approximately 35%, which is a dramatic improvement for most of those newer GPUs. Then secondly, we have improved Nexa performance on 8GB NVIDIA Ampere GPUs by approximately 1.5% when memory is not locked and 3% when memory is locked. And for 10GB GPUs and higher, we've got an additional 5% performance increase. This is only for a select few GPUs as many of them aren't 8GB, but we still get a little boost from them, and then 5% more for cards over 10GB. Lastly, we have improved Nexa performance on NVIDIA Ada-based GPUs by approximately 25% on locked memory and about 8% on unlocked memory. So this is for the newer cards like the 40 series cards if you've managed to get one of them for mining. That's all the update notes which relate to Nexa mining in regards to NVIDIA GPUs. Now let's test out the hash rate and see if we can get some more hash rate from this update. So on my desktop here, we have the latest version, which is 1.67, and then the previous version, which is 1.66. We're going to open up both Nexa mining and see the hash rate difference between the two. So I'm going to open up the 1.66 file first and find Nexa mining here. Now I'm not going to apply any overclocks, and then I'm going to compare the difference between the two. After, I'm going to apply some overclocks and then see the comparison there. So let's open up the 1.66 older version and let it run until we have a stable hash rate. So after letting it run for a couple of minutes, we got a stable hash rate out of both versions without overclocks. I have them side by side here so we can compare the difference. On the left side we have 1.66 and then on the other side we have 1.67. Let's first look at the hash rates. So the older version is getting a hash rate of 26.06 overall. And when we compare to the newer side, we have a hash rate of 25.72. This is slightly higher, but not that much of a difference. However, we know that the hash rate isn't the main metric to look at in terms of profitability. So for this, we need to look at the efficiency. When it comes to that, the older version has an efficiency of 0.06. Then the newer version on the left has a higher efficiency of 0.069. That's an efficiency improvement of around 15% without overclocks. Therefore, this newer version is cutting our power by around 15% while keeping the same hash rates. Remember, this is without overclocks, so now let's head into the overclocked for both cards and test out the two miners again. So when it comes to overclocking, I'm going to use my normal overclocks for the 1080 Ti's. Firstly, I'm going to lower the power down to around 75%, and then next I'm going to put the fans at 70% just so my cards don't overheat. Now when it comes to clocks, this Nexa algorithm likes higher core clocks, so we'll up this by around 120, and then the memory is going to be increased by 500. When it comes to memory clocks, I don't feel that this algorithm benefits too much from upping the memory, but after playing around, I found that plus 500 works best. Let's now let them run and get the results up after. Again, we have the two side by sides, the older version on the left and the newer version on the right. The hash rate for the older version is 24.46, which is expected to be a little lower just because we have lower power. But when compared to the newer version, we can see a higher hash rate of 27.06. This is an increase of around 10% on hash rate. However, as we said, we need to actually look at efficiency in terms of profitability. So the older version has an efficiency of 0.069 and the newer version has an efficiency of 0.073. This is an increase of around 5%. So not only are we getting an increase in hash rate, we are also getting an increase in efficiency. This means we mine more coins at a lower cost on this newer version. So this test shows that the new lolminer can make around a 15% increase overall, I'd highly recommend updating to get more Nexa out of mining. This is one of the most profitable coins to mine right now, so it'd be worth it to update your lolminer. Remember that this is only on old hardware, so I'm sure the gap is bigger for new cards like the 30 or 40 series. I know that this video we have mainly focused on Nvidia GPUs. This is because AMD is only supported on one miner for Nexa mining. So if we do see lolminer allow for AMD cards, then we could see more hash rate improvements and better efficiency out of these AMD cards for different mining programs. Also, I haven't included any dual mining for ZIL and Nexa because I believe that lolminer doesn't have dual mining right now, and I think it's only on BZ miner. So if BZ miner come out with an update, I'm sure to make a video on that just to compare the improvements. Now, if you're having any problems setting up mining, then check out my mining Nexa video, or you can join the Discord and ask for help in there. Check the description for the Discord link, and I'll provide a link to the new 1.67 lolminer down there as well. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content like this.